Missiles are flying, tanks are massing, ships are launching, and fighter jets are in the air. Welcome to the first Taiwan crisis of the 21st century. My name's Jason Sheftel, and I'm going to explain what's going on and why. Here's the gist of it. China sees Taiwan as a renegade province of China. Taiwan and the United States totally disagree, and sometimes this disagreement flares up into conflict. When Nancy Pelosi humiliated the Chinese government by flying to Hong Kong on August 2nd, 2022, this conflict really flared up again. All of China's demands were ignored. All of its red lines were crossed. The US did exactly what it wanted to do, just like it did in the 1990s. Nothing had changed even though China was so much more powerful. Now it was time for the Chinese government to save face. China's core problem is that it can't win a military showdown over Taiwan. And so what we get instead is a show. Right after Nancy Pelosi left, China began massive military drills all around Taiwan. The goal was to intimidate everyone with a big show of force and to establish a new baseline for how China will pressure Taiwan going forward. Most importantly, in all of this, China is creating footage that it can feed into its massive propaganda machine within China. This machine is always at work pumping out nationalist images of a powerful, strong, proud, unified China. Outside of China, people are less impressed with Beijing because it's really just throwing a tantrum after the fact. If it was really powerful, it would have done something before all this happened. It would have stopped Nancy Pelosi from going to Taiwan in the first place, or done something while she was there. Now, this is still a live situation and could get totally out of hand, but nobody wants it to get out of hand, least of all the embattled regime in Beijing. Unfortunately for everyone, the game has changed. The status quo of the last 30 or 50 years is gone. All the agreements, communiques, benefits, and relatively peaceable disagreements that kept a lid on conflict, they're all fraying. Eastern Europe is now a war zone, and the Western Pacific is looking hot. Governments around the world are swamped with problems and not exactly staffed with people that we would call statesmen. So don't be too surprised if things really heat up in East Asia and all around the world. If you want to hear more about Taiwan and what a real invasion would look like, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the coming live stream. And check out the channel for more stories about how the world works, used to work, and increasingly doesn't work.